Be a man, Coach said. He wore a sleek athletic shirt the color of diseased earwax at the start of every practice, before ripping it off in a testosterone-injected frenzy. The rule in men's cross country was that we could take off our shirts if we had some amount of chest hair. Boys, like my brace-faced self, had to keep on our shirts to hide our smooth-skinned shame. Wearing thick red and white identical shirts, us boys just had to sweat until the perspiration soaked in pictures of how disgustingly masculine you're supposedly becoming. For a man kicks ass! He demolishes foes in a single punch, leaps over skyscrapers in a single bound, rips through shirts like tissue to display his superhero resume. Curly black hairs telling the glorious story, violently bicepped. Take no prisoner, pectoral lordship over everything! Ow! Y chromosome entitlement over all he sees. Toasting with a goblet of adrenaline and blood, we were Spartans on the battlefield of puberty. Jocks running laps between insults of not being our real gender yet, because that's motivation. They want this. This builds character. That's how we mold these boys into men. As if the only role model for a boy imploding with self-doubt is an atomic bomb. The only cure for fear is upping the gunpowder, bolt-action solutions to anxiety. We raise hormone-weary wanderers into high-speed chase power ties, slow and steady. No, fast and angry wins the race in this country. I often ask my friends, so what does your dad do? Most shrug, say, he's not really around, and they sound relieved. I look at my own not hairy body now, and my hands are more than knuckles. I grew up to bend down, and if offering a hand is vulnerable, then call my belly punching bag. But remember that boxing gloves don't let your fists open, and love only comes to those who ask for it. A real man doesn't cross-country run. They lift weights, all the avalanches of tears, and every smile waiting to bloom underneath. Be a man, be a father, be a mentor, yes. Be a teacher, be a preschool teacher. My bench press is holding 20 tornado tantrum 3-year-olds in my arms and saying, keep laughing without noticing, and keep crying without apologizing. Someday, too soon, you'll wake up and think that rolling out of bed only leads to broken noses. That expressing anything is just a bullseye for the firing squad. But remember, I will always ask you to finger paint your mural in your unique acrylics on every wall. I will never tell you to be a man. Yeah.